What's going on, everyone? So, again, real fast, stupid whore still yelling at me, and I'm still calling her names, and I don't really give a shit because she did it to herself. But look, I'll say it, Cookie Light, whatever the fuck. I haven't even watched your videos yet. I just going off of the name that you put on it. I guarantee you that what's going on is Tiffany is like, well, Lisa's dating some rich fucker, and she's buying her parts, and I'm gonna compete with all that bullshit. And this, it's not again, money-wise, I could do all that bullshit. I just there's an agenda involved. Look, these people don't give a fuck about you, okay? Lisa isn't dating a billionaire. She's getting pimped out by one. And he's like going to all these weird little cult gatherings and like, how can we use Edward Bernays to control people, way of thinking to control people, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Lisa, while we're figuring that out, why don't you go fuck a bunch of these weird sex cult members in our little show, we'll call it a burlesque show, and then we'll put you on a fucking TV show on HBO, because now we own your ass and all that bullshit. So Tiffany wishes she was on that level of selling out. She's not on that level. She's only with people who almost won awards, whose lives are run by their sister, and who have to have their dog studio and all that bullshit. Not even a real studio. You have to go to someone's couch and have a brainstorm session because I'm not big enough sellout like Lisa is. Okay? She's such a sellout that she's begging and scheming and stealing for the opportunity to be a sellout. The reason why everything sucks in media is because these are the people who they are promoting because they're the only ones who will not ask questions and do whatever the fuck they want to get the attention so they can pass the agenda. 20 years ago, whatever the fuck they called that Moschino show would have never happened. They would have laughed them off the stage, kicked them out. The fuck is this horse shit? Fucking crackhead, meth addicts. Fuck out of here. Get hot bitches in skimpy outfits and call it fashion. It's that simple. Fucking retarded. It's fucking retarded. And Tiffany was like, I'm gonna be a sellout too. I'm gonna beat Lisa's in a punch with all the weekend bullshit. And it didn't work out. Now she's just some ghetto trash whore who has to threaten people. "Oh, I'm gonna murder you if you don't marry me." Yeah, yeah. Why? Why? Because you're that sought after. If you were half the shit you said you were, you wouldn't have to beg people to anything. They'd be lining up. No one is. The only ones who are the used up losers who are sellouts. Who, I mean, you might as well go do that again because what else are you gonna do now? I told Tiffany she's gonna be the 45-year-old. I told her the next time she's on a concert is when she's gonna be 45 years old. She's gonna be opening for some 20-year-old rap loser. She's gonna hit on him, and he's gonna reject her because she's an old, used-up hag, and there'll be other bitches around. That's her life. That's what she chose. She went from Forever One to the used-up ghetto used goods whore who has to go to a Milan strip show and pretend it's fashion because no one wants her ass, and everyone's trying to be a sellout and get pimped out so they can get attention. This entire way of life is done. It's over. Look. I can cause this much of a disruption in everything, and I pay for shit on my own, up front, no family money. It takes billionaires with their family money to pimp out the most famous K-pop star in the world, and it still fails. The weekend bullshit. The fucking HBO bullshit. Now they're going to pivot and try to make it an album. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Why? Because Tiffany's bullshit fell apart? Tiffany, I better get my album out before Lisa does. Oh, what's I look like? I'm a bigger poser than I already am. No one gives a shit, you ghetto trash whore who chose to become a ghetto trash whore yourself. You did not stay. Your whole gimmick was for everyone to get my attention. Then you got it. You went to go be a ghetto trash whore and are upset I don't want to play along. Go fuck yourself, you stupid whore. Go take a bath and flick your bean to a picture of Bitcoin and me telling you to go eat shit because that's what you are. You're a ghetto used goods whore who's going to go eat shit.